Alrighty, and we're back. Almost at the magic 11111. 10 dollars that we're not spending anything off. 115 stars, I forget what the total is that we're aiming for, but we're, I think, over halfway through level-wise. But we're on to some big ones. We've already done the two-parter of the treetops. Now we've got the nice big temple to deal with. This is going to require a lot of scaffolding and a lot of extensions, I imagine. I like that it dumps you, like, down the hill here. So you got, like, a little walk. Oh, there's a barn. How about can we go clean the barn? It's got a nice little area that we run up. Even though, clearly, we've already dropped off all of our tools. We don't have two ladders. Never noticed that before. Maybe that's a concession for multiplayer. Alright, well, here's the scaffold. Now, there is an achievement where you clean the gnome, or clean the temple while the gnome remains at the very top. The trigger for that is just that it's still there when you complete the level. So what you actually want to do is you move it as normal. And then you can leave the level and come back into it, and then it resets its position, I believe. There's some sort of cheese like that. I don't know, I did it legitimately the first time. So I've already done this in early access, but I had like the heavy duty washer. So it's like, how close can you get to it without affecting it? There you go. And the problem is, can you clean the top without moving it? And I don't think you can. Here's pipeline vertical. The water from the river to a secret mining rig. Monks relied on the river to water the crop. Blah 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 blah. This is where we get some of the intrigue in the storyline that we habitually ignore because it's not actually very interesting. I'm just here to clean things, man. Don't know if it's even established if we're even like from this town or if we like live in the city and just happen to work here. Certainly not that invested in the local politics. Hey, first ding. First ding. Oops. There's really awkward angles on those things, that's right. You gotta kinda get in from the scaffolding from further away and use one of the extensions to really get it done properly. This is all moldy, so we're gonna have to turbo it up. Or at least dot matrix it with the red one. But hey, let's get a clear idea of what we're dealing with first. Okay. Hey, Tori. Bonjour indeed. Ça va? Let's see if we can get this cleaned in. How do you get mold actually on the window that requires such a strong jet to wash it away? I don't get it. Like, it should just be on a bit of dust and stuff that should slow off the windows easily enough without needing to really scour it. Seems a good way to break a window. Now, I'm gonna guess I need to get something in from the angle. Turbo. There we go. There we are. And now the window frame probably requires the top and or the side. The side. There we are. Now, we were trying to do from the top down. Doing. And doing. There we are. We'll see if we can leave the gnome where it is. I think what happened last time I was doing this is it was just like a stray shot from a long distance attempt to clean the insides of these figureheads that knocked it off. You can also just pick it up, sit it straight back down again. It just doesn't like staying put. And if you do pick it up, there's no just like cancel thing. I already have the achievement for it, so I don't know why I'm bothering. I should just send it flying, but, you know. It's nice to give an example. Yeah, the annoying thing is getting the sides of these figureheads. And like the insides of the mouth, I guess? Wash its mouth out with soap. Filthy figureheads. This is just a challenge at this point of seeing if I can get... Oh, like, just like that. But it's not actually going to ding with them still sitting there, that's the problem. Because the roof ridge itself is cleaned except for that spot, but it still hasn't given me the credit for it. I'm glad that I can use the yellow nozzle on these parts of the roof at least. There we are. Barge board. I don't know why they call it a barge board. We're not on a barge. What's still... Oh, it's all one piece? Right, so it'll be the inside down here. Ah, gotcha. And the figurehead still needs to be cleaned in the mouth. Try and do the long, slower strokes instead of the short, sharp, fidgety bits. Oh, it'll also be the underneath, won't it? Yeah, that's right. More mold. Click, click. Turbo the edges in advance. Then we can probably swap to the red, but meh. There we are. But still not the frame. It'll be the edge again. Didn't quite get it the first time. There we go. Now, tower appears to be one big piece, which is kind of awkward. Oh, but it's a different part? Okay, so it's just including the side. Right, gotcha. Okay. That's the underside of the barge board done. We're just gonna have filth just raining down on us from here. We should just use the scaffold for that. I'm messing around. Ah, just broke our ankles. What was I just saying? I mean, I need to do the underside of the barge board still, but maybe if we get our extra long extension out. Nope. Still can't even reach. Back we go. Nope. Still can't. In which case... Oops. Whee! Bonk. Parkour. So this should be the barge board done. What else remains of the barge board? Some little bits on the edges. Miss something on the other side, maybe? Ah, so this is a good angle to do the underneath here, that's for sure. Maybe. Yeah, well it would be. Long. There we go. Because otherwise I can't see underneath that roof bit. You still not clean. Jeez. This should do you, surely. I can't tell what's actually dirt and what is just knots in the wood from here. I'm just going to expect that it's just texture defects now. Because I can't easily tell from the targeting anyway, because it's targeting all the wrong bits. Okay, but I have a feeling I need to go around the other side again now. Wing. Still can't quite get the right angle for... It's just the top of the figurehead. So what's remaining on this barge board then? Oh, the outside looks like. That would do it. There we go. Let's get under the eaves. I mean, we might be able to do it on some sort of side angle or something from the scaffold, but while we're here, it is fun trying to do as much as possible. Just clambering around the tower. That said, it would be fun to do as much as possible actually from the scaffolding too. So, you know. You just end up with lots of awkward angles that you don't really get to clean properly when you're on the scaffolding. Getting up close and personal is just always better. A bit. They're falling a little bit. Okay, so all of this is just tower still as well. Alright. Seriously? Don't even have, like... Couldn't just be tower wall? Just give me a ding in between times? Not asking for much, I just want a ding. Just one, man. Just one. Just one ding to see me through. not addicted, I can stop anytime. But I just want one ding. Close. Close, you close. Yeah, I thought I probably missed a bit on that angle. There we go. Yeah. We got the tower. We can't get the top bit of the tower because of the weird angle. Boo. And wait, I thought I saw barge board. No, barge board's all fine. Figurehead, that's right. So figurehead still has something. Mostly just in the mouth area. Wooden trim. Right, you're not done? Why are you not done? Oh, the top side of this bit probably. Yep. Hey, there we go. Apparently tower is still not done though. Huh. But it sure looks pretty done. Ah, there's still a lot of mold on here. Gotcha. Bugger. That's annoying. Seems I wasn't close enough the first time or something. How much more is it? Oh, there's, yep, bits up here still. Seems I did go over it too quickly in the end. It's really hard to see though. Seriously. Okay, so that probably holds true for the sides and over here. Oh yeah, I can actually see. Yeah, I can actually see the mold on this bit here now. It's doing it from way too far back earlier. That's annoying. Need like a flashlight attachment for our washer. Like an LED spotlight or something. So when we're doing bits in shadowed areas like this, we can illuminate. So I'm not seeing mold pop up now. Oh, there was a spot. But I suspect the worst of it is going to be on the sides still. Well, we did a pretty decent job of the underneath, I feel. So we'll aim to get the rest from the scaffolding now. I think let's just do the tops of these roof areas because we know that the angles are really awkward for us up here. And then use the scaffold for a lot of the rest of it. So it'll probably be easier than bouncing around all over the place. Maybe. That goddamn figurehead. Is this even... A scaffold's not even tall enough to get up higher into the figurehead. Huh. So what that calls for... There's some really tricky mountain goat balancing. Hey, there we go. Boing. And the same thing on this side. I hope you don't have vertigo. Bots. What is even left on this one? God damn. Anyway, it's not like we can just give up and go somewhere else, because this needs to be done. Oh, there we go. Completely missed a big bit on the side of it. That would do it. That would indeed do it. Okay. Now the big figurehead on this side. But this is now at a level low enough that we'll be able to see inside it from the scaffolding. If we move it around the front. Just gotta give it a good wash on the horns from behind. It's mostly just the top bits. Other bits we'll struggle to get from the side. Alright. Ah, these really awkward curved bits as well. Yeah. Okay, and then the back side of this. Basically just doing the figurehead. So we'll be able to get the bottom of that, like the mouth and stuff, from the ground, at least. It's mostly just making... completely missed it. I was going to land on it. Never mind. Okay, let's just start maybe seeing what we can get from up here. So, we have... this figurehead. We're going to need a longer extension. And then this part of the roof. See now, the idea of using the scaffold is all well and good. Except with the basic washer, I'm not sure I have the power from this range, even with the extra long extension. We might struggle. So we might end up having to just jump on and do it manually anyway. I mean, we can also move it to be a little bit closer. Bonk. So, how close can we get? Pretty close, turns out. That's better. Yeah, so there's still some moss to clear away. We didn't have a good angle on before. Gently does it. I do really like the temple map, just the environment of it. Around the whole map area is really nice. So I like how the introduction has you walking up to it instead of just being plonked right in front of it. But at the same time, I do feel the proportions just feel a bit off. These roofs are just a bit taller than they need to be. It's like a caricature of a temple or of a building in general. And it's just the verticality of the map that makes it really awkward. Okay, so this tower bit, I'm not seeing any... Oh, there's a bit of mold. So it'll be mostly along the bottom areas where I wasn't able to get a great angle on it before. Okay, that section of roof looks pretty good. We'll worry about the rest from the other side. Figureheads, we'll just make sure is done. Yeah, I probably should have put this slightly further to the left. Let's just get it so it's kind of on the corner, so that way I can shoot it on that side. Right. And then I'll be aiming to get the other side as well. I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna need to turbo this because of mold and stuff anyway, but we may as well just clear off the worst of it now. We'll probably want to get real up close to that tree of life decoration anyway. Mold? No, we've done pretty well on that, I think. Oh, brilliant. We'll probably need a little bit from the other corner, or there's just that little bit that I can't really see from here. Or it'll just be from the other side there for the frame. Maybe if I just look up at it from the next layer down. Alright. It's always balance between doing stuff at like this level to look down on things, and then knowing that I'm going to have to look up at things that are kind of above it anyway from the lower level. I just need to work my way up, shooting up, and then work my way back down again, shooting down. I've now put it a bit too far to the left instead. It needs to be more intersecting that area there. More like that. And yeah, here we go. Let's get... Yeah, because I was trying to get the inside angle on this barge board bit. There we go. Then the underneath of these pieces here. Got to remember that there is the other side that I'll be getting as well. And some of this I'll be able to get from the other side. Oh, from the ground level anyway, probably. Try and do one of these big buttresses. I like big buttresses. And I cannot lie. Watching while you got ready to leave, that's fine. I don't really expect audience participation in my streams. It's a bonus when it occurs, for sure. But I do kind of expect a lot of people just come here for the vibe. And that's fine. I'm perfectly capable of talking to myself. As anyone who knows me will tell you. It is more fun to talk to other people, of course. But I appreciate anyone stopping by for however short a period. You get out of the house for fresh air. Look at RVs for funsies. Fair enough. Hey, I mean, you've got to look. Cost things out. Can't make an informed decision on anything if you don't get your information first. RVs have always kind of fascinated me a little bit, because over here, they're not really as much of a thing. You get a few. Mostly among older people, but it's more common just to do the whole, like, hitch a caravan to the back of your car, which is more of a, sort of the British way of doing things, as opposed to having, like, a big, actual full-on RV, which is more the American way of doing things. But a dedicated RV is almost always better, because otherwise most people don't have a car that's actually capable of towing a caravan properly. So they just end up going super slow and pissing off everyone else on the roads. And a lot of people just don't know how to tow things in general. But then the flip side is that in terms of like an RV style vehicle, a lot of New Zealand roads are not suitable for long vehicles. So if you've got a large, basically touring bus, it's going to struggle. But they do at least tend to come with the powerful enough engine to cater for the fact that it's a heavy unit that you're pulling around all the time. There's also some that I was looking at, because we've got in the back of our minds we'd love to travel over to the States and stuff at some point. And whether or not it would be possible to rent an RV that would be modified for mobility. Because you can get some that are modified with like hoists and stuff for our daughter to be able to get her in and out of bed and out of the vehicle at all. Which is what we'd need. But it's hard to guarantee that you'd have that sort of thing available from a rental place. Okay, well, that's nice reflections. We're pretty good for this side, I guess. The problem with doing it from a distance like this on the scaffolding is I lose track of everywhere I've kind of done. Let's just jump on it. Had enough of the distance spraying. Let's get up close and personal again. Yes, I'd get this from the other side, but... this way I can see exactly. What have I missed on this window frame for a start? And pinpoint where there's mold that I need to clear away. There's the window frame. This overhang is nearly done. Is it going to have mold? No, it's going to have dirt underneath it. Voila. Good. See, that's what you should have had on the tower, is a single wall segment, instead of just tower. See if we can get this buttress done. Not quite. Now, I don't know if that's because I've missed things, or because it's just not quite clean enough in spots, because I need to use the red. Oh, I've definitely missed things. I think a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B, unfortunately. What am I missing? Up we go again. That's the main problem with this map. It's just all these things where you just haven't quite got them clean, and then you have to chase down what are the bits that you've missed. Oh, I got that bit. That's nice. Some of these are easy enough to see. You see just big spots that you've left behind. Nice. Okay. Well, that's good. So it's just the buttress. Probably because the buttress is more likely to have mold growing on it. And it's just all the bits in these designs. Which I've probably not gotten everything of on the other side, either. I'm not seeing any, like, mold and stuff showing up. I shouldn't have the extension on for this. There's the trim. And then there's this wall. Yep. Window frame. We already got the window and the decoration, so that's nice. There's just this buttress. I wonder if it's because it kind of extends into the wall a bit. Let's see what happens with this one, whether we get a bit more success straight away with this one. Ah, hang on. The underneath bit here. I mean, I had missed it. I did. Ah, there we go. Yes, that's all it was. That was weird. Okay. Okay, so what am I missing on this buttress now? Just be, once again, just a little bit of, like, mold or something. Probably in this... Yeah, there we go. In this area. This is a really annoying little crevice to try and clean. There we are. Gotcha. Alright. Under the eaves, for the very least. Okay, so that's still just all considered part of the barge board, that bit there. It's not a separate, like, figurehead or anything. That's kind of an annoying decoration there. Oh, got the overhang done though. Corner post. Presumably I've missed a bit. Oh, I can still see a bit of green on the front for a start. And a bit around the corner here, probably. Yep. Pedestal, same sort of deal, probably. A bit there. And a bit there. Ah. A bit there. Perfect. Oh, what even is my plan for this now? I just seem to change my intention of what I'm doing things pretty regularly. So long as we're constantly cleaning something, then that's fine. We're still making progress. This goes to show you can play these levels pretty much how you like, depending on your style, whether you want to just kind of spray and pray and go bottom up or feature by feature, or if you're as incapable of sticking to one particular strategy as I am, then a combination of everything. Have a great stream, and thank you very much, Tori. Good luck. and have a good outing. I hope that you feel better for it. So this wall bit... Okay, this is technically the window frame, apparently. That's a chunky window frame. Then the wall does not have much remaining. But I also can't really see where it's still messy. I'm guessing it's from a higher angle looking down. Did we have a decent angle on it from here? Not really. Let's just slap this down right out in front. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Wall. Probably window frame shortly. Ah, I'm an idiot. It's at the very bottom. The top of the very bottom, if that makes any sense whatsoever. This barge board will need to be cleaned the other side. On this side. So facing the roof, but that's probably the only thing remaining now. So that's good. Down a level, so we can actually reach. And there's the window frame. Just as simple as that. So that's this part of the corner post. And as often is the case, we've just got to hope we've done a good enough job that when it comes from doing it from the other side, it will actually complete. And if not, then we're sad. I was hoping there was another floor below this, but there isn't. But that's what we have extensions for. Because we just feel we need a short extension to clear this away properly. Yep, sure enough. That makes a big difference. And then we need to do the front of the stone base, which we can do from up here probably, but yeah, it's not getting everything, so we want to just come down here for everything else. You can now move around here, and we want it overlapping about that much, I think. Clear this base off. We've done around the right hand side, I think. So it should hopefully just be the bit around the left, and that should do it. It is a big bit though. And the top of that. Okay, so going up again. Oh, we haven't even done this side of the roof. Oops. Now, is this enough? No. Extra long. Is this enough? Yes. Maybe. Hopefully. There's the figurehead. There's the roof ridge. Nice. We don't have the right angle to get the inside edge of the barge board, but that's fine. We'll get the top of it at least. For this placement, we're more worried about the lower level, I think. Very function of roof lines and eaves and everything is that stuff spilling off from this upper roof shouldn't make it down onto the lower roof anyway. Nice. Doesn't look like I've missed any grime or anything. This is where I should just go downstairs. Oh yeah, so the tower. Is there a spot of something over there? I need to just... Yeah, there we go. A little bit of mold, that's all it was. Need to remember to take aim mode off. Bollocks. Need to actually, let's just shuffle this a little bit further that way. There we go. Need to remember to take aim mode off for when I'm trying to do stuff like that. No, extra long's fine. We just needed that. Because aim mode is what really screws up with the targeting and knowing where things are still dirty. It doesn't properly track where your cursor is, it seems. Nice, roof ridge done. Barge board done. Very nice. This eave bit will probably need to be done from in behind. So we're going to have to get on the roof at some point. Or we can get a higher angle and turbo it perhaps. The roof is, that'll be the bit underneath there probably. Okay, so going up. Turbo. Well, hopefully that's helped. We won't know until we do it from the other side. So down now to be able to get underneath. Now window frame's done, wall is done, ledge is not done for obvious reasons. And in fact we're going to need to go down even further. Oh, there's the roof, so that's nice. Now ledge, why are you not done? Ah, hit my head on the way through. Go to the next level. Boing. Okay, so for a start, because of these bits right here. But also... Aha! Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that angle without coming on here, I don't think. And I'm gonna guess it's the same on the other side. Yup. Oh, it seems that roof wasn't done either. Oh, hello. And that eave. Okay, that's a big feature, but it was still dirty underneath there as well. Okay, so that's the ledge done. That's this roof done. Okay, rest of the ledge was just the top. Okay, so the turbo did manage to get... Oh, actually, there wasn't even a lip on the side of the eave anyway. That's good to know. It's all done along here. Good. So from here, we just need the long rather than the extra long. Corner post here. Lovely. Trim, wall, base, pedestal now, hopefully. Yeah, almost. There we go. Stone base, not quite. We've probably missed a bit like on the other side or something for the stone base, to be honest. Buttress we know we're going to have to do from below as well anyway. But we do get a better look at this part of it up here, from this angle at least. Also get a good angle on the side of this one, which when we move the scaffold along might not be the case, so let's just take advantage of that now. And we're just going to have a few ingrained bits, I think, on some of that stuff. Right, so that's the wall. Get what angles I can from here. May as well do the front of the buttress from this angle. Right, so, stubby again. First for the buttress, because we've got lots of extra grime and stuff here. Stone base, there's a little bit there. Ah, there's a little bit there. Perfect. Good. That's that done. And now drop down here to do the underneath of these bits. Get the underhangs done. 41%, not bad. It's a big job, but as long as you're steadily just spraying away, you're constantly clearing away bits and pieces. Goes pretty quickly in the end. Right, so we probably want to move the scaffold along a little bit now to about here or something, about halfway there. That should hopefully do the trick. So from here, one, we get a good angle at the front of this figurehead. Extension again to do this side of that buttress. We've also got to do this side of that buttress. Ooh, there's a window frame done. Nice. Ding. Nice. So wall and buttress are still. It'll be the. Oh, there's the wooden trim. Probably be the underhang bit. Which we can go down a level 4 now, probably. But is there any reason to still be up on this level? I guess doing this part of the roof. And the top part of the eaves. The rest we can do when we move along even further. Good angle on this bit, though. It's a case of what can I see clearly now that I might not be able to when I move it. Or if I was to go down. Actually, that's a good point. There's the inside angle of that bit of roof there. That would be hard to see. There's not much left of that roof piece. Is it just the bits on the angle facing towards me? I'm not sure. Doesn't feel like there's much remaining there. Yeah, it must just be... Nope, missed it. And then up we go. I did the same thing again. Let's go up the next level just to have a proper... There we go. Yeah, and sure enough, need the inside, there's the roof bit done, and we need the inside angle of the barge board done as well. I mean, there's no way to do that except to actually sit on the roof. And that is my alarm telling me to go and move my daughter around. So, I will jump back to the scaffold, that worked better than expected, and be back in a short moment. And we're back. Okay. Right. What was it? Cleaning, clearly. kind of far enough away now that I'm not going to get much better. I guess I get a good angle on some of this stuff. Actually, the inside angle there is quite valuable, isn't it? So that's handy. Have a downwards angle on all of this stuff, especially coming in from the right. So I can get tops of these bits. Ding ding. Nice. Okay. Next level down. Because now I want the upward angle. And we're going to need to do a bit from the ground floor anyway, probably. For this window frame section. That's the wall done, which is nice. It's the wall cleaned, the wall base cleaned, the stone base cleaned. Perfect. So this wall is not cleaned because we needed an upward angle. We've got trim, all of that's done. Okay, so now buttress. We need to do this side here. And we're going to have to jump into that alcove to get it all properly done, of course. Nice. And the wall base, hopefully... Oh, it extends. Gotcha. Eve. Probably need to get a bit of a different angle coming towards me on that wall as well. Hey, corner post finished there. There's this wall base. Stone base is going to wrap the whole way around, I think. Okay, so the buttress I'm picking, yep, is all of this stuff right up and close in here, around this decoration. And the inward angles we get of these. Anything else? Nothing else particularly stands out. I couldn't even see anything on that, but apparently something was still dirty. Yeah, and you did just like jump all the way in here. Okay, well that's this bit done. So what else am I missing? Is it also down here? I don't see anything. Once again, didn't see anything, but it was obviously there. There's the wall, there's the eave. Barge board will need the other side. Corner post got done. Window frame will be all of the underneath bits. And this side. There we go. Wall base. The wall got done already. The stone base will finish off this front. Now, we need to move this across this side instead. Done. That didn't work. Going up. All the way up. Right. Roof ridge. I'm fairly sure I'll need to do the other side as well. But at least we can get this part of it. Let's go down to the level of that tower section, and then we'll move to the next level down. Figurehead, pretty much just have to do the mouth of, I'm fairly sure. Come on, roof. Nice. Eve will need to be done from underneath as well, slightly, so it's not going to go just now. Any other angles from up here that would be useful to get? Maybe this part of the roof. I'll get the rest of it looking down, I'm sure. It's actually too far away to do it nicely from here. Next one down. We got all that done, didn't we? Yes. Oh, there's the figurehead done. Nice. Trying to get the roof cleaned. I think it's because I need to go over here, isn't it? Yep. Barge board is very close to being done. I wonder what it still requires. Did we miss something on the other side? Yes, apparently. Good to know. Right, so down, I think, again. Oh, we didn't get the underneath of the eaves over that side. That was silly of me. Well, thankfully we could still reach it from here. Don't know how much more of an underhang there is. Oh, there's a bit in there that we missed. Oop. Oh, just in the corners here. There's not much though. Not sure what else there is for the eaves. Ah, it'll be like the inside down the end, I guess, won't it? Whee! Yeah. This bit here. Yeah. Which is really hard to get from any angle. Let's take the extension off. And let's just do some of this here while we're here anyway. Get a good view on the curly design at the end of the barge board there. Do the underside of this figurehead piece. These tricky inside angles that are going to be really hard to get. Also means we've got a good angle for spraying away on against the dirt instead of inwards. Barge boards, we're going to need to do the top and other side on the left still. So it's not going to ding immediately. That's fine. Should hopefully be able to get this overhang. It's like the Assassin's Creed symbol. I wonder if the devs are fans. So that's the bit of eave that we'll be missing on the other side, done in advance, so that's nice. Ding, ding, dong. Just getting all the double dings. But apparently not this small decoration. What are we missing here? Why is this wall decoration not done? Is there something more to it that I'm missing? And the wall itself is almost done. Okay, let's just... Oh, there's some rust. Ah, okay, so that's gonna need this. There we go. Sure enough. It's the wall. This is actually part of the buttress. That's interesting. Now, this ledge. Kind of a weird place for a ledge to be, but alright. Do the top. Do the front. Do this roof ridge here. Top of the figurehead. All those little awkward angles. Cool. Nice. Down we come. The underneath of the ledge. The monks would have felt if they returned to find their temple completely caked in cow excrement. I mean, to be fair, they were going off to egg someone's house, like, intentionally, whereas apparently this was more of an accident. So, you know. There's something to be said for karma. So, is this considered buttress? Is it? Interesting. Now, why is this ledge not clean? this edge. There we are. Nice. So yes, this is all buttress. Okay, well, we've done what we can from this side of things. Make sure that we do the bit underneath here for the sake of the roof. Honestly, while we're here, we may as well just finish off a bunch of this stuff rather than going back to the scaffolding to do it. But from the top looking down is kind of a better way to go about it. There's the roof done. Good. The eaves will have to wait. Inside angles of the barge board. You know what? While I'm up here, I think doing the top of this brazier is actually a good idea. So we don't forget. Same for this one. Nice. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. I think we've done a lot of stuff up there from the perspective of being on the roof. Now we can go back to doing some stuff from the front here. We just have the angle on the side of the buttress, I think, but it's pretty tight. We should have done this while I was standing on that small piece of roof there. It was the last bit of the roof ridge done. I feel this wall should be very nearly done. Surely. What am I missing? Some stuff that was obscured, perhaps? Some mold, maybe? Not seeing anything stand out. Oh. What's it just locking onto then? It just kind of... Okay, there must have just been a tiny spot that was barely visible. Okay, but yeah, what I should have done is from here do the side of the buttress. So that way I'm not gonna miss anything. Is here is where you actually do this bit as well down the bottom, so we don't have to get into the cramped confines as much, though probably because we're doing it at such a distance it'll still need to be done next to it. We'll find out. But we do get a much clearer angle of this side of things. Everything else we can do from down below, let's be honest. Nice. Top wall section includes these bits in between, isn't it? Yeah, because the window frame is just that bit. So we've got to get the upward looking section as well, I think. Okay, is there anything else that I should get while I'm up this high? Ah, that barge board was the other side, I think, wasn't it? We're pretty confident. Things like barge boards and stuff is definitely stuff that we're gonna have to pick up at the end, I feel. Corner post, the wall is probably going to need to be done separately while I'm down here finishing off the buttress. Nice. It's a case of a lot of this stuff now can actually be done from the ground. Just a few cases where having a top-down view is handy, I guess. Doing this ridge along here. Nice. That wooden trim probably wraps around anyway, come to think of it. Nice. I think I've been caught out before by the flat bits on top of these pedestals as well, actually. When it comes to trying to do it from ground level. Nice, okay. Right, so let's just get down here and finish off all of these bits with the stubby. Okay, that was all that was for that. Should be it for the stone base. Not quite. There we go. There's a few little bits. Okay, buttress. We're probably going to have to do a little bit more on the inside here. We definitely have to do more on the inside here. And we're going to have to get down underneath here. Front. Better angle on the side here. That's that bit done. Spin and do this bit as well. While I'm here, do the stone base. Pop, 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 pop. Do this buttress. And now this side. Almost 3/4 of the way there, which is nice. It's a big job, but it's not nearly as bad as some that we've already had to do. It's no treehouse, that's for sure. Is the eave done? That wall is already done. There's that, there's that. Good, that's everything along here. Stone base. Don't know if this will wrap around. Possibly. I think it might. Pedestal is all one bit, which is kind of weird. To the underneath of the brazier. Oh, but the brazier includes the stand, okay. Nice. And almost got the pedestal. What are we missing on the pedestal then? It's, once again, it's the top bit around this side where we weren't before. There we are. Lovely. And yes, the stone base continues as far as the steps, looks like. Yep. This is where we need do the inside of the barge board. The inside and the underside. We've got another overhang. Overhang says that it's nearly done. Oh, there's some awkward angles up there. Okay. Yeah. We should probably do that from the scaffold sitting right out in front instead, to be honest. Alright. There's nothing else from this side, really. Now we need to do the same things we did on the other side, on the side. Except for some reason it doesn't want to put the scaffold down where I actually want it to, which is rather annoying. Oh, it's going to be a little bit further away, okay. So the buttresses are done, it's just these walls. We need to go up another level, because we're getting blocked by the roof. And we are going to need to jump over onto the roof again. But we can clear what we can from this side. Side of the ridge. This figurehead is going to stand out significantly once I clear it away. Oh, hey! There's something there. It's not just the dirty wall behind. Amazing. Yeah, how moldy is it around this decoration? Get the downward angle for the top of the archway, for the window frame and such. Cool, that's the wall done, that's nice. Can do this side of the figurehead, and we should just be having to do basically the back of it from up on the roof. And probably the inside we can do shooting up at it anyway. Let's just do a bit of turbo around this metal decoration, because it's probably just got a bit of rust. Or not. Oh, it's not a separate decoration, it's just considered part of the wall. Okay, well. Never mind then. This side of the roof, the top of the eaves, this part of the barge board, we're up to 80% done, which is nice. How much the top of the roof there do we do from here? I guess we should, because we can clear away the roof ridge, which should hopefully finish this off. Or not for some reason. There we go. Get a good angle at parts of the figurehead from here. Need to actually look straight at it to be able to actually get the readout out if there's bits of, like, mold or anything. Nothing's standing out. And we'll do the inside of the barge board, which is actually almost done. There we go. So we've already done the front side of it. We could do the roof from a more top elevation, but I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to go upstairs for anything more now. Just the little bit of roof ridge that has the gnome on it. That's literally all that's left. Get a bit of an angle on that buttress there. I mean, we're probably going to jump back over here anyway, let's be honest. But maybe not, we might not have to. Because most of the angles now can be dealt with from lower down. So, loop, get rid of the extension, and let's do the back side of this, and the figurine, or figurehead. The back side of the barge boards. The eave that apparently, because it'll need to be done underneath, of course. The roof, I don't know what is still needing to be done for the roof. Maybe just a little bit of mold or something that we didn't get. Yep, there we go. That I'll do from below. This wall apparently is not completely done. There are just little spots around that I can see. We'll see if we have to come back up for anything on that. Oh, hello. There is a top line of this eave that I should have done. A little bit more on the top of this figurehead here. And now we need to do the inside of this side of the barge board. The inside of this eave. Bit more mold. There's the eave here. That'll need a lot more. Now, we're pretty close to being finished on that. In fact... okay. How much more is there we need to do up here? The roof ridge, apparently, still needs something. There's the figurehead done. Roof ridge will be just because of the underneath. Yep. Eve is done. That little wall is not done. But I don't know how much of that is because there's stuff to do down the bottom. Womble. 100% of it is down the bottom still. Do the eave. Go. Barge board will now be underneath. Do this wall. It's actually a little bit forgiving there because I could still see there was definitely some mold left. Oh yeah, wall base goes the whole way along, that's right. I was expecting it to ding. But it does wrap around, even though there's a hard corner there. And then the stone base. Let's do the top of that. That's this side done. Corner post. There we go, better post service than what you get most days. Okay, window apparently is done. I think I did most of it from up on high anyway. There's the frame. Bit of wall underneath. The wall base, in fact. The wall itself looks like it's already done. There's the barge board from this side. We'll need an extension of some sort. Figurehead's done, that's right. Barge boards, there we are. Eaves. Done. Corner post. And now the stone base. I think we don't need the scaffold anymore. Everything done on that front? I think so. So just this wall here being separate parts. There we are. This wall here. That's why it was still still so needing to be done. The wall base wraps around. Apparently we now are on a heroic quest according to the music. Wall base. Perfect. Boing. Do this part of the stone base. So for this. Buttress. This part of it done. Window. Oh, oh no, there is a decoration on there, but I've already got it apparently, have I? Yes. Okay. It's the trim. Oh, the window frame has that bit to do. Ah, there we go. Wall and window frame done, in fact. Perfect. Buttress might need a little bit more reach, just for the top there. Okay, but everything else we could probably just do short extension now. Just have a little bit more reach. Nice. Top of that. Wall base. Nice. Buttress. Decoration. Stone base. Music definitely adds some tension, doesn't it? God. Boing. Right, so now we need to tuck right in here. This is the weird insect one. Not a fan of this. I would not call that calming cinematic. Scoop. Actually, I've noticed that the Yeah, the name bit is all messed up. There you go. I think it depends whether or not there's an album or something associated with it. Who knows? It used to be much more consistent in terms of the Pretzel layout, that you had the title and stuff all at the bottom. So it was much more reliable in having it show up on screen. But they had to mess around with the UI. A real pet peeve of mine is when creators of an app or something just decide, hey, we're just going to mess around with how things look like for no good reason. Nice, buttress done. Inside of this, we've got to do the other side as well still, but and indeed the front. Oh yeah, I haven't done any of this side. Oh, gring. Hey, Razor. Ding. Ding. Indeed. Oh, well. There you go. There's your ding. Good timing. Welcome, welcome. Didn't you resub just recently? Must just be how the timings are coming up lately. That's what I get for not streaming for ages. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to stream more often. I really want to finish off this power washing career again. Trim. Got the message last week, yeah. Imagine streaming indeed. I'm trying to be good. It's a long weekend as well. And the weather's crap, so there's no reason for me to do anything outside, so I don't have to feel bad about staying inside. And I normally would in the mornings anyway, so... I just really want to actually finish this game off. Preferably, like, Q1 of this year or something at least. I wanted to finish it off last year and didn't, so... Even though I had ample opportunity to do so. House is still high and dry, yeah. Thankfully we're on a bit of a slope. Just a really mild one. So... There's a bit of water pooling around the back of the house, but there's enough of a gap between the concrete foundation and the brickwork of the actual house to be able to protect it. So yeah, we were lucky. But yeah, we got like 13 centimeters of rain within a couple of hours in the central parts of the city. And funnily enough, the drains aren't really designed to cope with that. I'm sure there'll be all sorts of blame casting and stuff of, oh, we need to upgrade this and do better on that, and it's like, well... Yeah, how much do you invest in something that's meant to be like a once-in-a-century sort of occurrence? But the problem is, those once-in-a-century occurrences seem to be happening a lot more frequently now. So, yeah... It's a timely reminder for people who do live in low-lying areas. Have a strategy. Know what you're gonna do. Yeah, I think it's like a record month now. It's been over a foot of rain in a single month or something. And it's the middle of summer, so we do get tropical summers a lot. So it's not like it's unheard of, but it's the worst it's been. For a while. Ding, ding. Corner post, pedestal, get this wall done. I was going to move the scaffold around in front, wasn't I? I might not have to. Let's just chuck on an extension and the turbo nozzle. And there we go. We don't need the scaffold. Just need a fine touch with the turbo nozzle. There you are. Perfection. Okay, so the door decoration is metal, that's right. So there's a lot of rust and stuff on it, I think. Two big storms, sewer overflows and pollutes the river. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of that as well. The harbour would definitely be a no-swim zone. That happens a lot, even just when there's super high tides where it inundates the sewage pipes and stuff. What are we missing on the corner post? Ah, a little bit up top it seems. Okay. Let's just work our way around the door, I guess. Just go from the top down. We've got a good angle on it for the reflection to show us where we've missed spots. That's nice. Test the water levels for swimming all the time. The E. coli levels are shocking. Yeah. I just don't swim, generally, so it doesn't bother me too much. If I want to swim, I'll do it in a swimming pool, generally. Preferably one that's heated. Not that bothered about doing it in the wild. Yeah, none of the beaches within the city are ones that I would consider swimmable. People do, but I don't know why. The nicest part of a beach is just the view. Like, a lot of the beaches aren't even all that nice in the city anyway. Like, they're not nice sandy beaches or anything. They've just got all shells and stuff all scattered through them, so you just hurt your feet to walk on it in the first place. And let's just go over with the yellow to clear up just the wood. Oh, there's the decoration done. We obviously got rid of all the rust that was on that, so that's good. There we go, so that exposes all of the rust so we can see exactly what we still need to do. And then we can just laser line it. It's like an FPS, but no one's shooting back. It's great. Door is... oh, it's actually two doors. Okay, I mean, it's obviously two doors, but I didn't realize that it was actually presented as such. That's interesting. A lot of the time they just have it all as one. And there's the other one. Perfect. Less than 30 minutes away from a ton of different lakes. They're all clean. Nice. I would prefer to kayak on a lake. I'm not too fussed about swimming. I'd rather just kayak. Don't recall any beaches when you were there. You mean here? Is the harbour a bunch? There's a bunch of them around. Not actually in the central city, but you go a little bit further east and there's Mission Bay and Kohimarama and a few around Tamaki Drive. They tend to be popular. And there's quite a few on the North Shore as well. Takapuna Beach, Milford Beach, Devonport has a bit. But yeah, nothing to really fuss about. The best beaches are way out west on the Tasman coast, but they're also quite savage. So what am I missing? I haven't even got down to the list of 3 yet. Okay, so I'm missing 3 eaves and a figurehead. Oh, the main figurehead I don't think dinged, did it? No, that one hasn't dinged. Okay, extra long turbo. What more do you want from me? Okay, so this is where we probably want to just move the scaffold dead in front. Oh yeah. I keep going towards the thing to try and pick it up, forgetting that they don't let you pick up the scaffold when you're in aim mode. So it's pointless trying. I think we're swampy though, which is a bit of a downer. That's a bugger. Okay. Figurehead. There we go. Right, now 3 eaves apparently. Huh. I thought I was being diligent with the eaves. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're not. Now you are. You're not. Now you are. You're done. You're not. Now you are. Okay, roof. Which bit of roof is not done? Well, probably one of these side ones, eh? Nope, this one apparently. Okay, interesting. And then roof ridge will be the bit right on top where the gnome is. Yep. So, all the way up, please. Whee! Blah, no. Bollocks. Come on. It was an FPS, now it's a platformer. What am I missing on this piece of roof? Does this extend both sides? No. Okay. Quite a lot, it turns out. So I just cleaned this from too far away, and it left a bunch of just really hard to see stains. There we go. Okay, and now roof ridge. So let's go stubby. It's just the bit under the gnome. I just want to see if I can do it without budging the gnome. If he falls off, it doesn't matter. I've already got the achievement. But I just want to see if I can. Is it possible? So close, so close. He wobbled, he wobbled. Fun. Because the achievement is he's got to stay on the top for when you finish it. So what you actually want to do is come up here and move him, clean it, and try and put him back. But also I believe you can just leave the level and come back, and he resets anyway. So you just clear the whole area around so there's no danger of knocking him off, and then do that to cheese it. Because otherwise getting him back up here is such a pain in the ass. Okay. Not generous with hitting on that one, no. I mean, it was really close. I probably could have gotten it, maybe, but... Awesome. It's going to give them such a lift, and I can look forward to many more years of free labor on the farm. Yeah. Does that make you feel good?